Biko.
Yeah, I will not put you know. Let them know.
Biko Gabongue. Biko Gabongue.
Emma? Emma? Maybe I say the man. Emma?
Ya gbanatị ya mmechi ihe nwunye chọrọ ime ebe a mmechi ọgbụ ya ka ebe ọ nọ n'ogo ya aka
Maybe I know we will come out.
n'ogo ya aka n'ogo ya biko gbanyego n'ihe a ka mmechie kọọlụ a egbe ya. Hello guys, good afternoon from West Africa. I can see some of us are here, and I wanted to discuss about something that I wrote earlier this afternoon, or in the morning rather, about making business, starting off your business in a good footing from day one. I wanted to discuss about it, and many people found it very annoying. Many people had their own different view about what I said. Many people, some came to my invoice to say I'm misleading people, that that's not true and all that. And I want to address it. And that's why I'm live, so that because writing it out, copywriting it out, will not convey the message that I want to give us business owners, us entrepreneurs, and us that are self-employed that are on this platform. Now, let's start with what I meant by making profits from day one. Before I do that, I would like us to know that there are a lot of things that cause problem that makes a lot of people not to be profitable in business. And my friend Mugumia Jr. call it village pride. Village pride is what makes a lot of us not to be successful in business, because we want to start up business and we want people to call us entrepreneurs, and because we want people to call us entrepreneurs in quotes, so that our shoulders will be large and we'll be working that yes, I'm an entrepreneur, we fail to understand that business have a natural course of growth. Please, if you are watching this, especially Mugumia, you can share this, Mugumia, so that people on your wall can also see what we are doing here, and you can, for those of us that have disagreed, you can also share with us. But let me make a disclaimer. Anything I'm talking about here is based on my own knowledge as a small business owner. The advice I'm giving here should not be mistaken for a financial advice. No, I'm not a professional financial advisor. So if you want to receive financial advice from anybody, I think you should meet a professional financial advisor to advise you. So everything I'm discussing here is just for educational purposes only, and should not be mistaken for a financial advice. Okay, now since we are clear on that, let's move. Let's now discuss. I made an example. The first person I talked about was Dangote. If you know about Dangote, you will know that their family is very rich, and Dangote collected about 500,000 naira in 1970 something, which is the equivalent today is over $1 million. The equivalent today is over $1 million. He collected it from his uncle as loan. Imagine that Dangote have collected that money and started building a cement factory per se. That money will have been wasted. Okay, that business might have failed. by today, okay? But Dangote first started with trading of cement. Trading of cement. But for most of us, that is way below our ego. That village pride that I talked about. How will I now be trading cement? How will I be buying and selling pig? How will I be buying and selling goats? I want to own a pig industry, not buying and selling pig. We want to start from the top. We want to start from the top instead of starting from the bottom. I have 2 children, a daughter and a son. And in as much as I want them to come up so that we can manage and man all these groups, our businesses, both the logistics, the pharmaceutical and the agriculture, in as much as I want them to come up so that we can man it together, they must first of all go through the natural stage of growing. They must first start from crawling, they must run, they must go through puberty, they must play like children before they will come up to be able to man the business. I must allow them to grow naturally. When a farmer farms, for instance, when a farmer farms, even though you go and give your own plant double water, it doesn't mean that the seed will not go through the natural stage of growing. It must go through the natural stage of growing, and it is only through that way that natural growth are being attained. Now, let me now go straight to the point. I have made my point. Now, let me now go straight to making business from day one. I'll take a case study. The one I will use now, the first one I will use is poultry farming. People, when I ask, what do you want us to talk about? Majority of the people talked about poultry farming. How do you make money from poultry farming? Now, from day one, from poultry farming. Assuming you have 2 people have a poultry farm, 2 people, they had same structure. That is, let me assume I'm using Naira for instance. Both of them use 1 million Naira to set up their own poultry farm. There are 2. One set up in this other place. The other person set up his own poultry farm in this other side. They have the same staff strength. They also have the same running expenses daily. Now, let us now picture this scenario. One of them, instead of waiting for 3 months for his birds to mature before he starts selling them, one of them decide that even though he have stock bird, let's assume they stock 500 birds each of them. Even though he have stock 500 bird, just like the other farmer has stocked 500 bird, he decided to start that same day, or even before he stock his bird, to start meeting restaurants, people that are his potential customers. Restaurants, people working in bank, civil servants, those working in mechanic workshop, those earning daily money, or wherever his target market is. He started meeting them to tell them that, hey, I have a poultry farm and I can give you bird. They say, wow, that's nice. How much do you sell? They negotiated the price. He looked at his cost and it is okay for him. Then he went to a poultry farm near his own to just collect birds from them to go and sell to those people. Remember, these are 2 farmers. The other one is waiting for 3 months for his birds to be ready for the market. But the other one is also waiting for 3 months for his own birds to be ready. But from day one, he's already helping other farmers sell their own birds for a profit. Before the other farmers, the 3 months elapses, there is high tendency that the farmer A that is going to people selling the birds will even be the one to buy the birds from farmer B that is waiting for 3 months before he will sell his bird. Now, I don't care what you call it. You can call it commission, you can call it profit, you can call it cash flow. But hey, I am talking to small business owners. I'm not talking to the likes of Dangote. I'm not talking to the likes of Strive Masewa. I'm talking to us, small business owners. You should start small before you start using all those terminology that is in business. And that is why many of us are poor. We are still poor because we want to be at the top before we even get down. We want to be at the poor. So you can use any language you use, but what I'm trying to tell you is that I bought chicken. I have chicken. I have birds, poultry birds in my farm, just like you do. But I am also going to other farms that have birds to go and carry their birds and sell. I buy it 1,000 naira. I sell it 1,500 naira. I make 500 naira per bird. If I sell 100 a day, I am making 5k. I am making 5k. So if the cost of transportation to go and sell the birds is 100 naira, fine. I am making 4,900 naira. But what about the farmer B? Is he making any money? He's not making any money. What if in the case of breeding his chicken, a disaster occurred and the whole birds die? It's back to square one. There are 3 stages of business. And we must use those 3 stages if we want to start getting serious as business owners in Africa. We must make sure that we go through 3 stages of growth. And that is why I don't like to talk about the tech guys, those in the tech industry, because I don't understand those in the tech industry. But what I do understand in the tech industry is that there is a lot of hype on their valuation. There is a lot of hype on their valuation. A business, just because they have an app where you can buy or sell agricultural product, they will now be valued for $2 million, $5 million. And then the owner of the business will start seeing money. He will start seeing a lot of money coming into his hand, a lot of money going through his hands and all that. And the owner of the business will think, hey, I have money now. But what happened? After a few years, it's either the owner run away by selling the business to an already established market manned by an entrepreneur that is experienced and that have passed through all the stages of business growth. If not, that business will not turn in a profit and it will continue to go on based on stupid hype, based on hype only, but not based on true valuation. Not based on true valuation. Now, what are the 3 stages of growth? The first one is self-employed. The second one is business owner. Before you become an entrepreneur. When you leave your job, or when you leave high school, or when you leave the university, you might feel, oh, I want to start owning up a business. When you own up a business, you might say, oh, I am now an entrepreneur. It is a lie. You are not an entrepreneur. You just started from the first stage. And that first stage is being self-employed. Because you cannot even leave that business for 1 week. If you leave that business for just a week, that business will even fold down. So you are starting up as self-employed. You are the clearing and the forwarding. You are the damaging and the managing. You are the accountant and the whatever. You are everything in that business. You are self-employed. You are not an entrepreneur. You are not an entrepreneur. You are self-employed. And those are the businesses I'm talking to. You are starting up small. And when you are starting up small, if making profit is not what you want to do, I wonder what you want to do. I wonder where you want to get your own valuation from. I have said this time and again. You must treat your business like an Igbo man. It's not because I'm an Igbo man, but because I am using the Igbos as a citation. First, the boy lives through apprenticeship. He will go as an apprentice in a shop, and for 7 to 10 years he will be learning trading from his master. Now, after learning trading from his master for 7 years, they will settle him with small money, probably 500,000 naira, just a small money, and he will start up his own business. Now watch how this new apprentice is able to make money from day one. First, when he set up his own business and now buy the little that the money they give him can buy, he will not go and sit in his business and fold leg and start waiting for customers to come. When he see a customer pass and the customer say, do you have ABCD? And he don't have it, he will tell the customer, I have it. It is inside my store. Sit down, I will bring it for you. He will rush to his oga shop or to another shop to bring the product. If the product is 100 naira, he will bring it and tell you 150. You will pay him 150. He will carry 100 naira and give to his oga and keep his 50 naira in his pocket. And you think it is magic. Later you say he is stealing money. Or later you say he have done blood money for him to, later when you start seeing him having a great, many chains of businesses, having many store, you will say he's doing blood money. Where is the blood in this money? No, tell me, where is the blood in this money? There's no blood in this money. It's just about using common sense. How can you own a pig farm and you are waiting for 12 months before you start selling your pig? To me, that is stupidity. To me, that does not convey the idea of a small business at all. If you own a pig farm, you should start selling pig that same day. You should go to other farmers that have pig to sell and go and buy the pig, or don't even buy. You don't even need to buy the pig. Go and look for cost. Oh, wait. Who are you going to sell your pig to when your own pigs mature? You don't even have a customer to sell the pigs to. We need to start getting serious in Africa. We need to start getting serious in Africa. Eh? You want to start egg business. That is poultry for egg. Now you went and buy birds and you are waiting for 6 months before your birds start giving you egg. Who are you going to sell the egg to? Who are you going to sell the egg to? Later you start begging people to buy egg from you. You start begging people to buy egg from you. You start looking for middlemen to buy eggs from you, and they will underprice it. And later you close up your businesses. Little wonder we see so many farms that have been closed up because of not applying common sense. And when people like me are trying to tell you what have worked for us, you still try to speak a lot of English, telling me feasibility, telling me profitability, margin, rent, revenue. Why are you just speaking English? Why can't you just use your brain and do a simple thing? Making money is simple. Why can't you just use your sense? Eh? Dangote did not know anything about all this English you young people are speaking today when he was starting. He didn't know all this English. Where are you getting all this English language from? You have a pig farm. Go and buy pig 100 naira and sell it 200 naira. What is hard there? You are speaking English. What English are you speaking? You want to start from the top before you come down? Okay, somebody said I should talk about fish farming. Just look at what I am doing. I have a fish farm, but the day I discovered that I was stupid was the day I was waiting for middlemen to come and buy my fish. That was the day I discovered that I was a stupid person. Not until I started smoking my own fish and selling, and then got market for my fish. After selling my own fish, people were still demanding, I need fish. Oh, do I tell them to wait another 5 months before I give them fish? Will that not make me look foolish? I simply went and looked for other people that have fish, buy the fish from them, smoke the fish, and continue selling. must you have a poultry farm, and when your customers say they need birds, you tell them to wait, that your own are finished? How will you be reliable that way? Pass through the natural phases of growth. Pass through the natural phases of growth. First is self-employed. When you are self-employed, that is the first stage. And then you go through the second stage, which is business ownership. That is when you start having chance of business, probably. You are now learning how to become a business owner. Before you become an entrepreneur. Before you become an entrepreneur. Not the other way around. Please remove that title from your name. I'm not even sure I am an entrepreneur yet. Remove that title. Do not allow village pride to do this to you. How can you say you cannot make profit from day one? Are you telling me that if you buy chicken 100 naira and sell it 200 naira, that's not profit? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Please do not allow this. If you want to take advice about medicine, won't you go to a doctor? If you want to take advice about agriculture, won't you go to a farmer? Why are you listening to people that are Facebook? They come to Facebook to write a lot of English. They write a lot of English on their Facebook and there's nothing to show for it. Show us the process. Show us what you are doing already. If you say what we are doing that is working for us is not okay, show us what you are doing. We want to see it. We want to see what you are doing. We want to see how it is possible for you to wait for 1 year to start making profits. From where do you pay staff? From where do you pay staff? Okay. A friend of mine told me he want to start motor parts business. But the motor parts business, he want to start importing motor parts business. Can't you see that is bullshit? Can't you see that is bullshit? How will you start importing? Won't you start going to Lagos to buy the spare part, come back the next day and sell it first and make profit? When do you have it? Where do you have money to get visa? What will happen if customs seize the goods? Why can't you start small? Why do you want to start from the top first? Why is village pride? Why is your ego the most important thing in your life? You want to be going like this, that you are an importer and exporter. What is wrong with our generation? What is wrong with us? What's wrong with us? For all those that have written about I want to start palm oil business, I want to start this business, the system is the same. If you want to start palm oil business, you will not go and plant a tree and now wait for 5 years for the tree to grow before you start harvesting and doing palm oil. No. Even if you plant the tree, you will go and look for palm oil, the ones that people have harvested, and just market it. Okay, let me use pharmaceutical for instance. I deal with pharmaceutical product, okay? Now in the pharmaceutical product, are you telling me that I have to wait to manufacture pharmaceutical product before I start making money from pharmaceutical product? What happens to going to buy pharmaceutical product and giving it out to people that want it and make my small money? If I'm not making profit, I hide my product a little bit to make profit. Is it not simple? Is it not simple? So, this is what I meant from making profit from day one. Courage that I talked about is selling wine. He's trading wine. That is what he's doing. He doesn't have a wine company. He's selling wine. That is what he's doing. And he's making his money. Danko Farm, Denison, what is he doing? He will go and carry rice, go to a mill, process the rice, sell it to you, destone it and sell it to you. He added a little value and he's making money. And he's making money. So, my chief courage, you say this one na fight. Boss, no be fight. It's not fight, courage, it's not. But the thing is this, I have A lot of people are in my inbox since I made this comment in the morning. I don't owe you guys anything to tell you about what you need to do. I don't. But I'm just telling you what have worked for me. And it's still working for me. So what you need to do is to sit down, swallow my thoughts, and if it is not okay for you, then you spit it out. Okay? So please, it is not a fight, but it comes out of the emotion that I have. I want to see all of us succeed. I want to see all of us succeed. A farm, I think he's online now. He's in Amanda's farm in Benin. We just sealed a partnership 2 days ago to start supplying goats to his farm. The CEO is based in London. Okay? Imagine that the CEO wants me to give him those 40 goats, which I will supply before weekend, before Sunday. That is in 7 days' time. And I told him, wait, let all my goats born. When they're born, I can now supply. Won't that be foolishness? Imagine I'm making just 2,000 naira from each of the goats, just 2,000 naira. Times it by 40. Just times it by 40. Is that not 80k for a goat that I can source in 5 hours? Why can't we be serious? Why can't we be serious? You people want me to be talking about Buhari. You want me to be talking about how governor is not doing well, how president is not doing well. Well, this is not the platform. You can follow Sahara Reporters and all that. We have a lot of people that talks about that. You can follow them, okay? I am talking to small business owners. I'm talking to small business owners. And we need to start getting serious. If not, we cannot build Africa to a $10 trillion economy by the next decade. We cannot. We cannot. We need to change our mentality. Since I started my goat farm over a year ago, I have sold nothing less than, with the ones I slaughter, nothing less than 1,000 goats. Nothing less than that. Imagine I'm making just 1,000 naira from it. That's over 1 million naira. Let me ask you, if you have a goat farm, when will you make when will you turn up a profit of 1 million naira? By waiting for the goat to born? No wonder you close up your businesses and your farm. You close up your businesses and your farm. Let's start getting serious. And that's the only way the world can take us serious, okay? The world can take us serious only when we start taking ourselves serious, okay? You have rice. Denison called me this. I was speaking with Denison this morning. A lot of people farmed rice this year, right? And after farming the rice, they want to sell rice paddy. And they are waiting for their rice to germinate before they sell paddy. Denison every day is telling you that you need paddy. And you know that you want to sell your rice paddy. Why not go and look for rice paddy and sell to Denison? Why not start now and start making money? Why are you waiting for your own rice to grow first? Why are you waiting? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? I will take any question now. Please, if you have question, I will take 1 or 2 and then we wrap this up. I think I have made my point. And anybody that have any contrapoint to this should do whatever works for him. Okay? Wahala for who no get bottles for live video. I dey tell you. Wahala, bottles must be involved. Life is wonderful, my man. Life is wonderful. Please, especially if it is a cultural related question, if you have any, you want me to help you, you have any problem in scaling your business, let's talk now. I'll tell you how you can start making money tomorrow, not today. Start making, instead of closing that business, let's talk now, you start making money. Wahala for who no get bottles for live videos. let's talk. Any question before we wrap this up, okay? Any question? Let me answer. Jude said, I can relate with this. Small businesses must follow the natural process of growth and they fail woefully. Thanks for this, brother. Thank you. He said, I started out as a technician. Then I started buying parts locally. Now I import 100% of spare part. The next step is to start manufacturing the parts here in Nigeria. In my previous failed businesses, I didn't follow the natural process of growth and I failed woefully. Thank you very much, Jude. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Jude started as a technician. Then he started buying parts locally. He now imports 100% spare parts from abroad before he goes into manufacturing. Common sense. Common sense. This is common sense. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah? Jeff Makama, you say, young money, your boys are lawyer. No mind this guy, you na my oga. Well done, my chief. I greet you. I greet you. Mugumia Junior. I'm hearing you speak exactly what works in my continent. Perhaps the reverse approach comes from us reading lots of American market books. Yes, that is the truth. We read a lot of books that are written by Americans. And when you read it, you think the way business is done in America is the way your business is done. Business here is based on street gone. That's how business is done in Africa. You need to learn how business is done here. Stop using the word profit. Experts have told them they can't be profitable until 3 years. What do I be? Yes, so a lot of books they read, Yenge, a lot of books they read have told them they cannot be profitable till they are old, till they are 3 years or they are 10 years. That is why they are messing up. That's why they are messing up their business, okay? That's why they are messing up their business. That's why they are messing up their business, okay? Oh, my chief, Korede Christian, you made a lot of sense, bro. Korede, the millionaire farmer. Greetings to Korede. Now, these are the people. I want to talk about Korede Christian. I want to talk about him. Korede Christian is a plantain farmer. Korede Christian is a plantain farmer. Imagine that Korede Christian is waiting for his plantain to grow before he starts selling plantain. By now, he will have closed down that business. Now, if you need to set up a plantain farm, Korede is the man you will go to. He will set it up for you. If you want to buy plantain suckers, Korede is the man that will buy it. You will buy it from. You understand? You will buy it from Korede Christian. He will sell it to you. Now, if Korede don't have the suckers in his farm, Korede, you are here on live video. Please tell me, if you don't have it, won't you go and buy it in another farm and supply? Won't you buy it in another farm and supply? Will you be waiting for your own? How do you grow a sustainable business that way? Why are we jokers? Why are we joking a lot? Gloria Dick said, I get your point and it makes sense. Always, it makes sense always. Thank you, Gloria. Understood. I'm lucky to come across this lesson. It have opened my eyes. Joseph Tasso, please run with the idea, okay? It doesn't matter the business you are doing. The principle is the same. I studied business management and entrepreneurship, but I have never seen a course where they wrote, during our course in school, they wrote how to manage a rice farm, how to manage a bread bakery, how to manage Dangote. No. The principles of managing business, the principles of sales is the same. Whether you are selling a Lamborghini or you are selling Kai Kai. Okay, most of you won't understand Kai Kai. Or you are selling Kola Nut. The principle is the same. Look for your target market and start selling immediately. Stop listening to a lot of bullshit they tell you that you have to wait 3 years before you start making money. Whoever is misleading who. In the absence of no question, There are no questions here. For those that could not catch this video live, I will leave it on my wall for some time, because these are ideas that you are supposed to pay me money for. But since you are not paying me money for it, I will take it down. Oh, Courage, understand, Kai. Boss, come, make I bring you live now, boss. I beg. Okay, Courage, make I bring you live, I beg. Should I bring you live? I beg. May you tell these people what? Help me tell them what. How can we grow these people if they don't understand what? Boss. Ah, boss say no. Boss no. Exactly. Courage, they just said it. Till date, most of my money comes from getting food, goods from other farms to sell. Anyway, thank you all for attending this live. Those that have been on Facebook insulting me, I know see you now here. Make people wey know 1 year. You know 1 year, go dey follow wetin America people talk. Oh yeah now. Wahala for who never eat ishewu. I dey with my plate of ishewu and with my bottle. Everywhere good for this side. Oh yeah now. Clear road. Greetings. Bye bye.